What's up, my friends? I'm super grateful that you are one of our customers, that you're enjoying your all-natural bioactive precision peptides. I wanted to come in here and talk about your next order or subscribe and save for those of you that aren't on subscribe and save yet. So an important thing, I want you to make sure that you remember that the clinical trials for these peptides were over the course of 20 weeks. So give it time to work in your body. Everybody's body responds differently. Everybody detoxes at a different level on the cellular level as you go through this experience. So make sure you've watched the videos in the previous email so you're understanding that process inside of your body. Now, here's the thing. If you're not on Subscribe and Save, I highly suggest that you do it. I've been on Subscribe and Save as I make this video right now for the past 6 months. You get a 10% off your entire order when you're on Subscribe and Save, and any order over $100 on Subscribe and Save gets you 10% off. So I love a discount, and I want you to get a discount if you're using these products anyway. Some of you might be afraid to get on a auto subscribe or a subscription because you've done that in the past maybe, and you get too much product and then you're not using it, and that's the last thing I want for you. So what I'm going to give to you is a little bit of advice. On month 4 with your Subscribe and Save, it goes up to 20% discount. And that's a huge discount, especially if you're using 1, 2, 3 different peptides. So here's the thing. One of the coolest things about Make Wellness and the Subscribe and Save program is that at any time you can modify that Subscribe and Save. So let's say you buy the Power Trio. You want the discount, so you get it on auto subscribe. Let's say you're 3 weeks in, your next subscription's about to come out, because it does come out every month, and you're like, you know what, I don't really know if I need the Energize. I love Fit, I love Lean, and I want those. You can go in, edit your Subscribe and Save, remove the Power Trio, go put in your Fit and your Lean, and then hit Save. That will continue your Subscribe and Save, and then you'll be on month 2, moving towards your 20% discount at month 4. Same thing happens. Maybe you got all 6 peptides, and you're like, you know what? I only need Fit. That's the only one I feel like I really need. Fit and Focus, let's say. So you go remove the bundle with all 6, and you go in and change it, and you put your Fit and you put your Focus, hit Save. Boom, you have a new subscribe, you have the same Subscribe and Save, just updated, and you're moving towards your 20% discount. So you don't have to have the same product on Subscribe and Save consecutively to be able to get that discount. You just have to have an open Subscribe and Save account that you can modify at any time. So that's one thing I want you to understand about this is you can modify that anytime. Let's say your payday's coming up, or your payday's it's going to ship, and you're in your account and you're worried. You can go in, also edit Subscribe and Save, and you can postpone that Subscribe and Save. You can do edit ship date, and you can move it back a week or 10 days or whatever you need. And that could be if your payday is not going to hit on time, or maybe you have like 2 weeks worth of product and it's about to ship tomorrow. You can go hit edit Subscribe and Save, edit ship date, and you can change that ship date so that you're not stockpiling your product. The last thing I want is a bunch of product in your shelf that you're not using. So hope that helps you out. And remember, you can always respond to my email, send me a Facebook message, Instagram message, ask me questions. I'm here to help make sure that you feel good, you get great results, and you have a great experience with Make Wellness and these peptides, and me as your coach.